Hey, welcome back to episode 2 of the Fatherhood Files. What I would like to discuss today is the idea of, how has fathering changed in the pandemic? Or better yet, how's the pandemic changing the way you father, right? Because the idea of fathering stays the same. Those principles and concepts are constant. But how do we begin to adjust it around this whole idea of a pandemic? Man, being at home and around your children 24/7 is enough to drive you crazy. So you have to learn, how do I begin to adjust? How do I get opportunities to pull back, to refresh and renew my own spirit? But the main thing, those are some of the things. How do we parent our children when this is going on? So now that you're at home with them so much, how much more can you spend time talking to them about their life and dreams? How much more could you spend time organizing and structuring conversations at home around food, around fun, around movies, around things that you watch? Just with the pandemic going on, talking to them about resilience and persistence, and giving them examples that you see of people who are still fighting for their spot on the planet, even though the pandemic is going on. I had the opportunity lately to see a brother with one leg dance, if you can believe that. He was dancing with his crutches, and he was able to put crutches down and do things just on one leg that I can't do on two. So, how do we persist? Fathers, this is an opportunity for your creativity to explode. You can buy things, build into them, encourage them, get more involved with their schooling, calling their principal, calling the teacher, taking time, because now we can do everything on Zoom. I mean, a parent-teacher conference can be scheduled any given time. So these are things that we can begin to do. And to take our children out still, to expose them to the struggles that's going on during the pandemic, and for them to be thankful for the home that you're creating, because it's a lot of people out here who are losing homes, losing cars, losing jobs, losing businesses. How do we start over? I mean, I think that this is just such a great opportunity, if you speak with your children, to talk with them about the struggles that you're going through as a man, and how you're coping with this setup. Many times we dealt with keeping our sanity by going away from home and getting time hanging out with the fellas, sports events, going to the bar, whatever. And now it's more confined to your house. Teaching your children how to play chess. I mean, there's just so many things that we have to begin to think of, and that it's exciting to have this opportunity, let alone health-wise, what to eat, what to drink, masks, importance of getting these shots. It is time for us to stop letting things that aren't facts, scientific facts, come into our family and influence what they do without us. You have the opportunity now to study all of those things as men, let alone to spend more time growing in your knowledge of fatherhood. So what do we do in the pandemic? We redouble our efforts as men and start to focusing on how we can get information to take us to the next level, and we plug into the lives of our children more. Thanks so much for tuning in to the second episode of Fatherhood Files.